Good morning, everybody.
Bonjour!
Bonjour.
Bonjour. Hello, isn't it?
That's French.
Yeah.
Oh, we're off to France. We're off to France
today.
Boris Johnson says we can't leave our home. Well, we've found a way around it, haven't we?
We have.
I've got the passports, I've got the tickets, I've got everything sorted out. I've got all the best destinations to go to, and I'm taking you to France. In the motorhome. In the motorhome. So what we're doing is a virtual tour. Someone gave me the idea of going to places virtually. And I thought, well, it's better to be there. But there are... Then I thought, well, what about countries? I thought, what about doing Fog's trip 80 days around the world? But then I thought, that's 80 videos and it's a bit silly. It's going to take forever.
Yeah.
So I thought, well, let's just start with France and see what your reaction is to this. See what you think of it. And
it's our reaction that's the most important thing.
It's mainly your reaction because
Why?
I made the video. I've put all the clips together so I know what's coming up. I've got some facts on each place which I'm going to throw in at the same time, and it's your reaction as we're watching it.
Our reaction.
Our reaction. But you don't know where we're going.
No.
You don't know where we're going.
So excited.
So I'm going to take you to, I think, 7 places.
Yes.
6 or 7 places. Then we're going to go for something to eat.
Ooh.
And then I'll take you to about 7 or 8 places after that.
I feel spoiled.
All from the comfort of his own motorhome. So come with us. Let's press play. It's on the laptop in front of us. It's going to be like a bit of a googly box type thing. We'll press play, Mazzy.
Yes.
And we'll go to France. Are you ready?
I certainly am.
I thought we'd start in Paris.
Paris.
The city of love. Are you ready?
You're getting romantic.
I am. So here we are, Mazzy. What's that?
The Eiffel Tower, of course.
The Eiffel Tower. Look at that.
Yes.
Now, completed in 1889. 160. Look at that. Look at that.
Wow.
I didn't even know you could actually go up it in a lift. Because it doesn't look like it, does it? It doesn't look like it's got steps or anything.
No.
But you can actually go up it in a lift. Now, it costs £25, €25.90 to go up in this lift to the very, very top.
It's quite expensive after all. I'd rather walk.
I don't think that's too bad, to be honest. Just to say you've been to the top of the Eiffel Tower.
How long would it take to walk, do you know?
I don't know.
Okay.
It's cheaper to walk. I don't know. At the top you can get caviar and a glass of champagne each for €50.
Oh.
You know, it'd be pretty cool, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
For a romantic weekend away. So for 50, 60, 75 euros, you can go to the top of Eiffel Tower with champagne and caviar.
Well, we've gone. We're up the top.
We are at the top.
Look at it. Look at the view.
It is pretty cool. It weighs 10,100 tonnes.
Wow.
Yeah, it's quite heavy.
Yeah.
Reasonably heavy. 7 million people a year go there, making it the most visited, paid-for monument in the world.
Okay.
And it expands to 7-inch in hot weather. I can relate to that. I really can relate to that. And during cold weather, it shrinks by about 6 inches. I can relate to that as well. So they built this. It was only supposed to be up for 20 years and then they were going to knock it down again. It was for the World Trade Fair. And a guy from Blackpool, the mayor, he actually went there to see the grand opening type thing. And he liked it so much he thought he'll go back to Blackpool and build his own tower. So that's why you've got Blackpool Tower, which looks very much like it.
Oh, that's interesting.
So that is the Eiffel Tower. What do you think?
Well, honestly...
Yeah.
I mean, it's one of those destinations you feel like you have to go because it's very iconic to France, but it's like, it just looks like a bit of scaffolding that's been left up.
It does look like a bit of scaffolding.
Don't it?
It does, yeah.
It's like they've put it up, they're about to start something and thought, oh, let's just leave it and turn it into a monument.
It's one of them things, if you go to France, to Paris, you've got to go.
Yeah.
But you don't really want to because you know it is just a big piece of scaffolding.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you. So I'm not only taking you to the iconic places, Mazzy, I'm taking you to some unusual places.
Oh.
What do you think this is? What are you looking at?
I don't know, some guy trying to lift a big stone?
He is trying to, it's called the Trembling Rock, right?
Okay.
it sits on a tiny little peak and it will sway. So if you try and move it in the right place, you can actually move the rock. And
Really?
it weighs 137 tons.
I thought I did just see it.
It might have done. Yeah, it is moving a little bit.
Oh wow, he's strong, isn't he?
Not really.
Where are you taking me next?
I'm taking you to the Louvre Museum.
Oh, we do like a museum.
I don't know if it's pronounced Louvre or Louvre. Louvre
Right.
Museum, right? It's the biggest museum in the world.
Yeah.
€15 entry. I don't think that's bad.
That's all right.
That's about 12 quid, 13 quid.
Yeah.
I didn't think that was bad at all.
So look, what's inside? Should we have a look?
You can have a quick look, yeah. There's 380,000 things in there, Mazzy.
Wow.
It's impossible to walk around the entire museum in one day. It's literally impossible. If you spent 30 seconds looking at each painting in there,
Yeah.
you'd be there for 100 days.
Wow. Is it an art gallery then, is it?
It's a bit of everything. Bit of everything. It's got...
Ooh.
Yeah,
Ooh.
it's got Rudy statues and things and Egyptian things.
Right. Oh, what a gorgeous ceiling.
You know, there's a few very, very well-known things in there, such as...
Oh, is
What's
that
that?
is that the is it Van Gogh?
No, Mazzy, it's the Mona Lisa.
The Mona Lisa.
The Mona Lisa. And people think it's actually... Let me just pause this. It's actually a lot smaller than people think. It's only 53 by 77 centimetres big, which is just about the size of an A2
Yeah.
piece of paper. It's really not that big.
I like that painting. It's lovely.
I always thought it was massive, but it's not. It's not. Apparently Napoleon hung the Mona Lisa in his bedroom.
Oh, interesting.
It's surrounded in bulletproof glass and it has its own bodyguards.
Wow.
Yep. It was stolen in 1911 for 2 years, but they found it and brought it back again. The Mona Lisa. I don't do art, but it's your kind of thing, isn't it?
I love art, yeah.
So it wasn't always a museum, by the way.
Okay.
It was a fortress in 1190, and then a royal palace, and then it became a museum. And it's supposed to be haunted.
Oh.
One of the Egyptian mummies in there apparently haunts it, and a man in a red, dressed in red.
Oh, it would be like Night at the Museum. Have you seen the film?
It would be like night. There it is.
Yeah.
There's the fortress we're looking at.
Wow.
Look. That's part of the old fortress. And all the Egyptian things. I would like it in there.
Yeah,
There's something for everyone, isn't there?
I bet they've got some fantastic artifacts in there, haven't they?
Artifacts.
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 Oh.
So you've put your coat on, are you cold?
Yeah, it's getting cold in France today, isn't it?
Similar temperature to where we're from, really.
Yeah,
in Paris,
yeah.
it isn't that much warmer. Right, next we're going to the catacombs.
Oh!
Catacombs de Paris. It's €29 to get in here.
I think it would be worth it.
No, that's steep, isn't it? €29 to get into anywhere is steep. It's just some tunnels underneath Paris. Now, 6 million Parisians are buried under there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'll press play and you can take a
Yeah,
look.
I was going to say.
So to get down, it's 243 steps. And the cemeteries used to be overcrowded. And people weren't getting buried properly because they were too near surface, so they decided to throw them all underground.
Gosh, what made them pile them up in such a manner that
Well,
it looks nice, like
yeah.
a piece of art, let's say?
Exactly. They used to just throw them in carts,
Yeah.
but there were so many people gathering up. Somebody one day turned around and thought, well, let's try and make it look nice.
Okay.
And the tunnels are absolutely massive. There are people who have actually gone down there, got lost and died.
Oh gosh,
That's
so
how big
they've
it is.
become part of the wall, let's say.
Pretty much. Now, I've got a story about this. I have got a little fact about this place.
Okay.
I watched before I'd ever heard of it,
Yeah?
I watched a YouTuber, one of these urban explorers.
Oh gosh, yeah.
He was English and he went over and someone from Paris
Yeah?
said, I'll take you down there and show you around. Took him down there, took him deep into it,
Yeah?
stole his camera and ran off and left him in there.
Oh, that's horrible.
He got lost inside there.
Oh, that's dreadful, isn't it?
Yeah, that's really bad.
Oh. Is that what the French are like?
This particular one was, yes.
Oh.
But yeah, it's somewhere, it'd be interesting. I think I'd like to have a quick look at it.
Yeah, I mean, in a sense, it looks quite smart, doesn't it?
It looks nice.
But knowing what it is sort of cringes me out a bit, I'll be honest.
Well, I've seen something similar to that before with
Yes.
skulls piled up and stuff.
Yes. I remember.
There's one near Dover, which I've been to. But yeah, it's fascinating stuff. You know, you're in Paris, you don't realise what's beneath your feet.
Yeah.
Right, for the next place, Mazzy, I'm just
Yes.
going to press play and you tell me where you think it is.
Okay.
Have you any ideas yet?
By looking at it, no. It looks smart.
The Notre Dame Cathedral.
I wouldn't have known that ever in the...
I wouldn't, to be honest. I didn't know what it looked like.
Never heard of it.
The bells! That's all I know about the Notre Dame, and there were fire.
So what we're seeing, is that what we're really is that what the building is, or is this mirrored to look like
I don't
that?
know how they've done this. It's on a 360-degree camera, I think.
Okay.
But it looks pretty cool. So Notre Dame Cathedral, Our Lady of Paris, that's what Notre Dame means. Notre Dame de Paris.
Okay.
So it gets 35,000 visitors a day, which is more than double the Louvre Museum gets.
Wow.
It is the most visited monument in Paris.
Uh-huh.
It took 185 years to build it. And it's a free entry.
Wow.
That's good, isn't it? Free entry. But if you want to go to the tower and the crypt, it's €15. About that.
Oh, you'd have to pay it, wouldn't you?
You'd pay it.
Yeah.
So I'm going to have to read this out. It's home to arguably one of the most important religious artefacts in Christianity.
Yeah?
The Holy Crown of Thorns, worn by Jesus Christ.
What is in there?
It's in there.
Really?
The crown that Jesus Christ wore is in there.
I didn't even know that really generally existed, did it?
Well, it says here, although it can't be undoubtedly proven, some historians suggest that it is authentic.
Oh, okay.
So it might not be.
Okay.
There's also a piece of Jesus' cross and nail.
Oh, wow, that's
So whether that's
That's
true or not, I don't know,
amazing.
but I would love to see them.
yeah,
I'd love to see
definitely.
them. There was a massive fire in 2019. Did you know that?
No. Why would I know that?
It was massive news, Mazzy. Notre Dame
In what
burned
year?
down.
In what year?
It was April 2019.
Oh, wow.
Massive fire, destroyed a lot of it. But them relics did survive, luckily.
Wow.
But yeah, another, if you're into religion
Yeah.
and into Jesus
Yeah.
and into your relics, you have to go to Notre Dame.
I would love it.
I've taken you anyway.
Yeah, that was good. Thank you.
You're welcome. Right, a bit of love for you now, come on.
Love?
Yeah.
Right, okay.
So here we have the Wall of Love.
Okay, looks interesting, doesn't it?
It's some guy, it's not old, I think it was 1992. Some guy decided to make a wall showing all the different ways you can say I love you from around the world. And they
interesting.
completed it in the year 2000. There's 311 phrases on there in 250 different languages, all saying I love you.
Oh, that's lovely.
Do you like that?
Yeah, I do.
It's a very, very popular place for people to go and propose, to get married.
Are we going?
Well, we're there now, Mazzy. We're there now. It's free as well, 100% free. This is the first place we've been to. Not a single penny is going to be spent unless you do propose, and then it's going to cost you a fortune. So I'm not going to. Now, I don't know if you can see on there, Mazzy, the red... Can you see the little red bits?
What are they?
It's a broken heart. Yeah, there is.
Oh.
It's got all these I love yous, and the red bits are a broken heart, and if you put them all together, it's like a jigsaw and it'd make a broken heart.
Oh, that's good.
Really clever art is that.
Yeah, it
Isn't it?
reminds me of a necklace I've seen advertised, and it's called the International Necklace or something like this, and it's I love you, and when you look through it, it says I love you in all different languages.
Well, it's funny you should say that.
Why?
Oh no, it's not a necklace. I think there's a book. There's
Yeah.
something with a book as well, with all these I love yous or something. And that's where he got his inspiration from. But yeah. Quickly get away from there because I'm not going to propose and it is free. And I've got away with not spending a penny yet, and I want to continue doing that because there's lots of other places to see, and it's still going to cost a fortune for the rest of the day.
So what are we doing? Hopping in a taxi, moving on now then?
No, we'll walk. We'll walk.
Okay.
I'll tell you where I'll take you
Yeah?
for some lunch.
Oh, yes, I'm starving.
Are you hungry? Right,
Yes.
let's go look at some of the French delicacies on order.
Okay.
Things which the French eat. Okay, let's start with
Yeah.
oysters. Oysters. The second most eaten product in France during Christmas and New Year's Eve.
Oh, good.
Have you ever had one?
No.
No, never
No.
would, never could. It looks disgusting, doesn't it?
Yeah, it reminds.
Look, and they try and put things on top of it to make it look nice. It's disgusting. This is called cassoulet. Cassoulet. And
Okay.
it's like a beanie casserole with white beans, duck legs, and pork. They've eaten this for hundreds of years.
Yeah.
It
Why?
I don't. Well, it looks like my kind of thing, to be honest.
Yeah, you would eat that. It's like a fry up in
won't
a bowl.
Well, I
isn't
won't
it?
eat that one. That looks undercooked, does that mean?
Yeah.
But it looks snails.
Oh no!
Escargot, as they call it. High in protein, low in fat. France eats 40,000 tons. And again, look.
Tons.
Again, they've put stuff inside to make it look nice. Absolutely disgusting.
Oh gosh.
Did you know snails are deaf and almost blind? That looks quite nice, apart from the snails.
Yeah. I mean, what made them think, let's go to the garden and eat some snails?
Well, it wasn't
It
the
must have been
French.
desperate times.
No, it goes back to thousands of years ago.
Really?
Yeah, the Romans
Okay.
used to eat snails.
Really?
Yeah, big for them. Right, moving on to the big cartoon,
The what? What's it called?
ratatouille.
Now this looks like my cup of tea.
And it certainly ain't mine. Stew of various vegetables, including courgettes and eggplant.
Yeah, that's mine. Yeah.
That's what puts me off, courgettes and eggplant.
Yeah,
I don't like them.
I think it would be nice. Look at that.
The rest of it's lovely, I've had it. I've made it.
Right. Have you?
Yeah. And then
Oh,
moving
this
on,
is your cup of tea, isn't it?
beef bourguignon. Bourguignon.
Oh, I
Yeah.
could make you one of those.
I'd like this. Beef stew braised in red wine with carrots, onion and garlic.
Yeah, that looks nice.
I could do that. But we're coming on to my favourite now.
Right. Ooh.
Guess what this is?
Chicken. Don't know. Coq au vin.
Coq au vin. Yeah, coq au vin. Chicken in red wine.
Yeah, very posh.
I've actually made that, Mazzy.
Have you?
I've made it twice. The first time I made that,
Yeah.
it was, I don't know, I followed a recipe book and
Yeah.
it tasted absolutely stunning. It was just the sauce was amazing. And your chicken actually goes like red with the red wine.
Yeah, yeah.
Beautiful.
I've had it. I'll be honest, it's not really my cup of tea.
Oh, that surprises me. That surprises me. And I made it a second time and it was horrible.
Yeah, without the red wine, I think I'd like that.
Oh, well, that's what makes it.
Yeah, I know.
That's what makes it.
Right.
Right, we're going on to something else I've tried.
Right.
I don't know if
okay.
you have. I bet you haven't.
Probably not. What is it? Oh, good lord.
Frog's legs, Mazzy.
Oh, that's just wrong, isn't it?
Beautiful, prepared with butter, garlic, and sometimes parsley sauce. Doesn't that look lovely?
Well, yeah. Why did they just use the legs? Why not the body as well and make use of it all?
Well, it wouldn't be called frog's legs then, would it? They only use the top half of the hind legs. I don't know why they don't use the shins of the hind legs.
I don't imagine there's much meat on it, would there?
There isn't. I've actually had it before.
Have you?
We were at a Christmas works do.
Yeah.
Went out for a meal in an Italian. And the lad next to me who I hated, didn't get on with him, but we did get on that night.
Yeah.
He was a bully. He ordered frog's legs as his starter.
Bit posh, isn't it?
Yeah, just because he'd never had them before and he wanted to try it.
Okay, yeah.
And I thought, I don't know how you can do that. And he ordered it, tried it, and he says, oh no, I can't do it, it's disgusting. And I swapped with him because I thought, I wouldn't mind trying it. And it
Yeah.
just tastes like chicken. It was,
Oh, that's what they all say.
it does, it was really nice. It was really nice. But I have tried making frog's legs myself.
Oh, really?
And it was it was disgusting.
Where did you get the frog's legs from?
I think my butcher got them.
Okay.
My butcher in Bridlington, who I used to get
Yeah.
on with really well. He ordered me some, I think.
Right, my tummy's rumbling. Let's have a look at the menu. What else is on the menu?
Well, you've got cheese and breads. Very,
Yeah.
very, very popular with the French. The French, though, they dip baguettes in coffee. That's a bit weird, isn't it?
That's my cup of coffee.
They never put bread on the plate, they always put it next to the plate.
Yeah.
And they always clean the plates with the bread as well.
Oh.
Croissants.
Yeah.
Butter it, flake it, pastry.
These aren't my cup of tea, I'll be quite honest. These are just dry, aren't they?
I like them, but it's not something I'd go out.
No.
I won't go around Paris looking for the best croissants. It's just bread, flaky with a bit of butter, isn't it? I have got a little fact about them.
Okay.
They come from Austria, not from France, in 1683.
Yeah.
And it was created in honour of the Austrian victory over the Turkish. And the shape of a croissant is like a moon shape.
Yeah.
A crescent of a moon, and that's off the Turkish flag.
Oh, okay,
So that's why it's that
I see
shape.
it now.
So that's all your foods. What do you fancy?
Well, what was that one I like? The vegetable dish, please.
Oh, the
I forget what it's called.
ratatouille.
The ratatouille, yes.
Yeah.
And what are you going to order?
Well, we've got to move on, unfortunately. So
Oh, don't, waiter!
no, we've got to move on.
Waiter!
No, we're going sightseeing again.
I'm
Maz.
starving!
We've only got a day in France. We've got so many things to see. We've got to move on. Come on. So let's continue with this trip.
Okay, where are we off to?
The Arc de Triomphe.
The Arc de Triomphe.
Have you heard of it?
No.
Well, I certainly have heard of it. It's to honour the people who fought and died for the country in the French Revolution, War and the Napoleonic War.
Oh, so it's almost like a monument rather than it was like a building or something.
Yeah, it's just to honour
Yeah.
people.
Oh, okay, interesting.
They completed it in 1836.
Yeah.
284 steps to get to the top of it, Mazzy.
Wow.
Something else you can go up.
Yeah.
And it was almost an elephant.
An elephant?
Yeah, because another architect put in for the contract, but he didn't get the contract.
Oh.
So he lost out, and this is what you've got instead
Well,
of an
this
elephant.
is beautiful. What can we see there? Oh, there's loads of names up the top there. Did you see him on the round
Yes,
plaques?
yes.
That's amazing.
It is pretty special, isn't it?
Look at the
For both
roundabout. Look at the traffic. Oh, they're going round the wrong way.
This is the roundabout, I think, where it's just a free-for-all. You cannot get car insurance there.
Really?
Yeah. In France, your
Yeah.
car insurance covers you for everywhere apart from there.
Really?
Yeah, it's a free-for-all.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
I'm sure I've got
That's
that right.
interesting.
Someone might correct me. I'm not sure. There's the eternal flame has been burning there for 100 years
Oh wow.
to remember the unknown soldiers of World War One.
I like things like that. I always think to myself, I wonder if it ever went out. Did it ever go out?
Oh, it's still burning today.
Yeah, I know, but accidentally, you know, the security guard's
Of
keeping
course
an eye
it's
on
gone
it.
out.
It's gone out, and he's like, "Quick, light it. Let's not tell anyone."
I bet it has. I bet it has. So we're looking for a house.
Oh yes.
There's no reason why we have to stay in England.
No.
We could move to France
The world is our oyster.
if we find an house suitable. I've got one here for you to have a quick look at.
Okay.
This is the house
Oh.
which did belong to Pierre Cardin. I don't know if it still does. Pierre Cardin's Bubble House, worth 350 million euros.
Wow. Oh my god.
It is fantastic.
It's like Teletubby land, isn't it? Teletubbies.
It was built between 1975 and 1989 by a Hungarian
Right.
who wanted to design a home that looked like prehistoric caves. He
Yeah.
said that he considered the straight line to be an aggression against nature, and there isn't a single straight line within that house.
Wow, that's interesting. So we couldn't really afford to move there, but I wonder if we could just have one of those bubbles.
I'll tell you what you could afford to do, Mazzy.
Yeah, look at it. Can we afford to look at it?
You can rent it for a day.
Really? How much?
24,000 euros. Wouldn't it be nice? Right, moving on to a palace.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how to pronounce this. Palace of Versailles. Versailles. I'm not sure.
Versailles.
I always thought it was Versailles, but it might be Versailles. I don't know. A palace built by the King Louis XIV, I think. Now, he lived in the Louvre Museum before
Okay.
but he didn't like it there because it was right in the centre of Paris.
All right.
So he decided to build this just outside Paris. And it was the house where all the kings of France lived between 1662 and 1789. And guess how many rooms it's got, Mazzy?
guess 152 bedrooms.
2,300 rooms.
Oh wow, look at that.
It is absolutely stunning.
Oh, that's gorgeous, isn't it?
It's got 1,400 acres fountains in the garden.
Wow.
And 400 sculptures in the garden and 200,000 trees. But look at the artwork in there.
So is this open to the public?
It is open to the public, yeah.
Wow.
I can't give you a price on that, sorry. I don't know, it just looks like a palace, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's gorgeous. Look at the arc. Look at that. That is just. I'm speechless, to be honest. I wonder how much gold gilt they went through to do all that.
Yeah. You know, it's like a stately home gone mad.
Yeah.
I've never seen anything like it.
Oh, look at the grounds.
Yeah, that's where there's 1,400 fountains. Unbelievable. So you've not heard of most of these places, have you?
No. No.
Where have you heard of?
Like what?
Out of all the places I've shown you, what places have you heard of?
The Eiffel Tower. That's about it.
That's about it?
Yeah.
Okay, have you heard of the Statue of Liberty?
Of course.
In America?
Yeah.
Right, that was given to America by France.
Right.
They used to have a very good relationship. I think they still do. I don't know.
Right, okay.
I'll just press play, hang on.
Yeah.
Now, this is in France, not in America. The Statue of Liberty was given to America in 1886, and then 3 years later, the Americans from Paris, the people in Paris who were American, gave this version to Paris.
Oh, that's interesting.
And it's a quarter scale of the one in America. There's 3 of them in Paris.
Wow.
At least.
Why would you need 3 of those?
I don't know. And there's actually one which an artist did. I can't remember which artist it was, but he's holding up 2 of the torches instead of just one.
Oh, I wonder what that symbolises. I don't know.
I don't know, it's just an artist gone mad, isn't it?
Yeah. Where are we off to?
We're going somewhere a bit more sombre now, Mazzy.
Oh.
I'm afraid. Right, World War II. World War II. This is a place called Oradour.
Uh-huh.
And it's a little village which the SS, the German SS, completely destroyed in World War II. 10th of June 1944. They went into the village, killed 642 people in the village, including 247 children. There were only a couple of people who actually managed to get out of there, and what they did, I've heard one story where he actually hid under the dead bodies.
Oh my goodness.
Pretending to be dead.
Yeah. Gosh, that's sad.
Village. Really sad, and you can see like the cars just still there.
Yeah.
Since 1944, just never moved. Nothing's moved. A fascinating place to visit, but a real eye-opener. You can just see all the buildings just crumbled to nothing. So what happened is after the war, the government rebuilt the village nearby.
Yeah.
And they says, right, we're going to leave that village exactly as it is for people to remember the war and the atrocities. It was the biggest massacre the Germans did on French soil.
Gosh, that's
in that
sad.
village. Do you fancy a bit of a hike?
Yeah, I'm always up for a walk.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take you for a walk. It's more of a hike, to be honest with you. More of a hike. Right, we're off to Percy.
Oh, I feel on top of the world.
It's got a double arch. It's also known as Tour Isabelle.
Okay.
See the double arch there?
Oh gosh, look at that.
It's fantastic, isn't it?
Wow.
105 foot long are them arches, 32 metres. It makes it the biggest natural arch in the Alps.
I wouldn't trust myself up there. I know me.
Well,
I'd fall.
I wouldn't worry too much about it, Mazzy, because you're never going to go properly.
Why is that?
Well, it wasn't even discovered, and I can't get over this. Wasn't discovered until 2005.
Really?
They didn't even know it were there.
Really?
That's how remote this place is. It's very difficult and dangerous access, so it's in a very, very few guidebooks. We'll never get there, but it is beautiful.
Wow.
Right, we've got to get us ferry home very soon, Mazzy.
Okay,
So last place, yeah?
yeah, let's quickly do this.
Let's
Where are we
go.
off?
Well, let's go to Carnac.
Right?
Carnac. Let's go to Carnac and see the Carnac stones. This is the largest collection of megalithic standing stones in the world.
Oh wow, how many?
3,000.
Wow, okay.
Pretty cool, isn't it? They're like 3,300 BC to 4,500 BC. Absolutely stunning. I have seen somebody who has a van life channel, I can't remember who it was, who has visited that, and it did look absolutely amazing. So that was France.
Thank you, that was a real good day out.
Did you enjoy that?
I did, yeah, it was fun.
I'll tell you what I didn't enjoy.
What?
Making it.
Yeah.
That took a lot of editing and a lot of time, and I don't think it's worth it. The plan was, I was just going to do loads of countries. I thought this is a good idea for videos. You know, we're stuck here in lockdown. This might go down well. Let us know in the comments if it did go down well, if you liked it, if you would like to see another, and I'll consider doing it.
Well, can I choose where we go next?
I think they should choose.
No, why can't I ever get a go?
Where would you go?
I want to go to America.
No way.
Yes.
No way.
Put it down in the comments to where you'd like us to go.
We're not doing America though.
Why?
We're definitely not doing America. That'll take me a week.
A road trip round America.
That'd take me a week. I am not doing America. Yeah, pick some... I want unusual countries, small, unusual countries, which will be easier for me to research and put together. That took me at least 24 hours work. So yeah, let us know how you thought it went down, and we might make another. So what do you think about France? Would you like to go? For real?
Yeah, I've been a few times. I've never seen, obviously, that side of France.
Hang on a minute, you didn't tell me you've already been.
Only on the boat and back again.
Where have you been?
Several times. I don't know. I've been to France.
Wow. What a waste of time that was.
no,
Why didn't you tell me that when I said I was going to take you to
I've never
France?
had a good tour like this. You must have been to France. I went to France on a school trip.
I've done France. I've done Normandy quite extensively.
Oh, there you go.
Did some metal detecting legally there, and I paid my respects there. You know, I had a really good time there.
Oh, there you go.
With my friend Matt.
So let's go somewhere next time that we both haven't been to.
Okay, well I think they should decide. Try and pick some kind of unusual country, somewhere a bit different.
What about
somewhere...
Iceland? Because we were supposed to go to Iceland.
It's not our decision.
And we can see what we would have missed out on.
Personally, I want to go somewhere a bit warmer.
Yeah, it's been really cold in France today, isn't it?
You know, well, I'm researching it. It'd be nice to see some sun on the videos to try and warm me up a bit. Anyway, we'll leave it at that.
Yes.
Hope you liked something a bit different, and we will see you tomorrow with God knows what, but we'll be there.
See you there.
Bye-bye.
Au revoir.
Au revoir. Oh, she's learning. Au revoir.
Thanks for watching. Please comment and hit the like button. That helps our channel grow.
If you like what you see, click here to subscribe. Check out this other great video.
And if you really want to show your support, join the club, become a Patreon for extra videos and perks.
The more support we get, the more content we can give. We'll see you tomorrow
On
Travel Trolls TV.